Hey y'all, just another follow-up on snap pads. So if you're like me, the rig I have has a 9-inch round foot on for snap pads and for the landing gear. It's a little bit small for the rig that we have, so decided to upgrade and go to a 12-inch. And if you've used snap pads before, if you see online how that you apply the snap pad, you slide the snap pad underneath the rig, you need a second person, and you're running the jacks up and down until they finally the feet seat inside the snap pad itself. So the easier way is it's one bolt that holds those on. So you can take that bolt out, take the foot off, and be able to do it outside the rig, and it'll be one person. So I thought about the best way of doing that. And I know not everybody has this opportunity, but if you have a way to get yourself a bottle jack or even a press, which is what I'm going to use, that press makes it super simple to line up the snap pads, put your feet in, take the old ones out just by removing a bolt, and then from there it's just a matter of bolting them back into place. So if you do have an opportunity to do that, I would suggest that you would. I'll show you how this is done. Again, pretty simple. Don't pay attention to the garage. It's a working garage. It's always a mess to a certain extent, but if you have opportunity and you have the tools and resources to do it, I would suggest that. So you're just going to take, let me turn this around here. You're going to take your snap pad, put it underneath a support. In this case, using a large block of wood, it's going to support the entire snap pad, and I'm going to go around with a little bit of WD-40, make it a little bit easier to slide. And again, we're going to a 12-inch pad that's going to give the rig much more support. And then from there, it's just going to be able to press it down, and much easier. It's a one-person job instead of a two-person job. You just got to stack a few things up. You can buy these presses at Harbor Freight, relatively inexpensive, and if you have a garage, you can always find a use for them. So something to think about if you don't have that, and I know most people aren't going to have them. You can probably find somebody at a local machine shop or somebody that has a jack that, or I'm sorry, a press that will allow you to use them, or maybe even do it for you for a little bit next to nothing. So you can always do it the way that snap pad suggests, but this way works as well. So it's actually pretty satisfying to watch it happen. So in this case, it's a 12-ton throttle jack that's on this press. Weighs, if you look at it, it's slightly less than what my rig would weigh at about 15 tons. So you're gonna have to do this a couple different times. You're gonna run out of space in your. There you go. So that one snapped down, and I'm gonna have to loosen that up, gain a little bit of room, put a few more shims in there to give me more leverage. And then once you're done and you get this to pop in, I think this is just about there. Just run the bolt up, pop them in place. Again, one person operation, good to go. Now you might have to turn these. Make sure it's all seated in, and let me just run this down one more time, but I believe this one's seated. Yep, just check it out, make sure it's all seated, all good. And then repeat it 3 or 4 more times, or maybe even 5 more times, depending on how many jacks you have, and you're all set. Hope this helps. Take care.